YouTube? It's your boy One Killer Cat back at it again with another video. Let's get it. Yo, we got a super simple mod right here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up. We ain't even gonna waste no time. We about to install this ProClip because yes, in the car I like to have my phone out and able to use at any point in time. And so what I did is I got the ProClip that installs right here into the vent. We're gonna put it on this side. Some people put it on that side. You can do it on either side if you like, but that's what I got right now. We're gonna jump right into the install, so let's get it. So right here, this is gonna fit in right above the silver part, right? So you're gonna put it in above the silver part. It's gonna stick up like that, and we're gonna press down and push this in right here underneath. So you gotta remove your tape here. I'm gonna put it in once first, and then I'm gonna show you. So underneath the silver part, you're gonna press all the way down and push it in till it clicks. So I don't wanna push it all the way in because I don't wanna take it all the way, well, we can. So boom, it's gonna be like that, right? But I ain't got my tape off. So if you wanna take it back out, push all the way down, pull back forward. Comes in and out super simple. That's without me taking my tape, putting my tape. Tape just gives it that extra little bit of, you know, stability. So this is a super easy mod. Once again, right over the silver part. You're gonna put it in, pull on it first, make sure you're in the right spot. It ain't coming out. You're gonna push down till it clicks. Push it until it clicks. It ain't going nowhere. So I want mine to be all the way over, flush with this. You can still use your vent right here, however you want to push the air. Either way, it's got enough space to let air come out. So that's a great mod. This ain't going nowhere, ain't no shaking and everything. So when the car is moving, it's gonna move with the car basically, but you're not gonna have any free rattling. So that was the good grace. I wanted the charger I wanted the clip without the charger. Here we go. Come on, baby. All right. So as y'all can see, I got the clip without the charger. I wanted to be able to use my Apple CarPlay at all times. I didn't want to have to, like, if it was in my clip and it was sitting on the charging port, not be able to use my Apple CarPlay. Now, I don't know if it came with the little thing and it was just a USB and then you could have ran it to the USB port and still used your Apple CarPlay, or if it came with the little thing that went to the cigarette lighter. I didn't really look into it that well, so you sure can, but I didn't want that because sometimes I want to be able to turn my clip sideways and be able to talk to the camera, and other times I wanted to just be sitting like this so I can use it and Apple CarPlay and everything be going. So I wanted this without the bottom part that I wasn't for sure if it was gonna take away my Apple CarPlay. So it's a really easy mod. What you're gonna end up doing is unscrewing this part from here, right? So you can take this off with your with a screwdriver, and you're gonna need a pretty small one. Mine's a little bit bigger than what I need, so I gotta go get me a screwdriver to fit this. But we're gonna take this off, mount the back piece on here with the screws that they give you, and then we're gonna adjust it and put it in. So I'll be right back. All right, and boom, just like that, I'm back. So we gonna get something, make sure that you don't lose your screws. So we're gonna get this, we're gonna take these screws out. I want to make sure they don't drop, so that's why I'm holding it so close at the edge. I don't want to drop them. Put mine right there. Do the second one. So we can take it out. And just like that, those two screws come out, boom, you're left with this piece. Now what you can do to make it easy, because this right here is sturdy, you can set this, so if you wanted to stay in one position, you can set this screw solid, like you tighten it up tight and it ain't gonna go anywhere. So you can set it, most people would like to set theirs in whatever position they want it in. So, but you can loosen it up, right? So you loosen that screw, you don't have to take it all the way out. And now you can adjust it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna catacorner it so that we can get to all 4 holes with the screwdriver, right? Because we're gonna mount this. So you have 4 screws right here. It mounts up in the high up position. So we're gonna end up putting this here and mounting our 4 screws in. So you had screws that came with it in the bag. You're basically just gonna mount this thing So we're gonna go one screw at a time, get ourselves in position. Make sure you're in the hole, and then screw it in. Oh, did I catch it? Nope, didn't catch it. But luckily, it fell right back in where my initial screws were, thank God, because that could have been lost in the car somewhere, and then I'd have had to find it. So I'm just gonna get it started, make sure they're in the right spot, and then I'll tighten them up. I'm gonna get the first two in. Oh crap, that actually fits a certain way. Let's take that back off. All right, to my surprise, which I didn't pay attention to, come on. This is a rectangle, so not a square. So make sure your holes line up first. Boom. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get its original screw. We're gonna run it through the hole, and we're just going to put it on there. Not tight. Just enough for its holding. And the same thing here with the other screw. You're gonna run it through. All right, so now the last step is adjusting it to your actual phone. Now, different phone cases are different size, so I have my two phone cases that I primarily use. I generally use this one. They're pretty much like the thickness of the outside is pretty much the same, so I should be able to set it. But what I am going to do is I'm going to set it with this case that I predominantly have in the car more. So the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come find the size and I'm going to squeeze it, get it to about where it would sit, and then I'm going to remove the case. So I want to make sure I do a little double check. Boom, that's good. It would sit there and hold it. So I'm going to remove that case. And then I'm going to tighten it up in that spot. Now, I know you see this wiggling all over the place. You can tighten that middle bolt. At any point in time, you just gotta make sure you have a screwdriver that'll go through this middle hole right here. So you can set that bolt that's gonna stop this from pivoting. So this case right here has a charger on it for me. So what I like, so that's what I had it in there charging. But since I predominantly use this case, I'm gonna put it back in the case that it generally would go in, that it would be sitting in. And I come in the car, and I drop it in, boom, just like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find my spot, like, okay, I like it. Now for me, I keep a screwdriver in my car, of course, so I'll be able to adjust mine, but I also like the fact that I'd be able to take it and sit it like that and be able to record myself. So I would be able to adjust it with my screwdriver and set the camera up to exactly how I want it to record. So this was the good thing for me. But since I don't have that middle screw adjusted right now, it's gonna keep being flimsy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it, and I like it about like that. So we would take it out. That bad boy is in there. It's on there. Oh yeah, they made sure that was holding. And I'm just going to adjust it to where I think it would sit nice, and I'm just gonna screw that that screw in there tighter. As you see, I have no play. Give me one more for good measure. Yeah. And then now, I come in the car, I sit my ProClip there, and I'm good. No real wiggle. So, let's see what we got. I can run my Apple CarPlay. Right to Apple CarPlay. That's it. So as y'all can see, like, she riding very, very well. No real shake. I'm actually impressed with like the quality of this clip, how she riding, because a lot of times you get so much play that you can't sit these things here like this. It's just all over the place, and as you can see, it's not moving at all. Unfortunately, it is wet out, so I can't go crazy and go do major pulls like I generally would do, because I don't want this cat sliding around. I do have mine in sport. I drive it in sport a lot more than I used to. I used to drive it in eco all the time, only because of the gas, but I can't stand the exhaust in eco, so it be in sport majority all the time now, and then track if I really want to act up. That's it. I wanted y'all to see the ride after I actually installed it, what it would look like, whether it was bouncing around. As you can see, I'm on the highway, getting on and off the highway. A short and sweet video. This install takes all of 5 to 10 minutes. I dropped the screws. I don't know. I'm probably gonna do a screw counter. I dropped the screws so many times, so we'll see. But it really didn't take that long, even videotaping. So man, I appreciate it. If this helps you out in any kind of way, man, please subscribe to the channel, man. Hit that like button, notifications, turn the notifications on and everything, man. Until next time. I'm mad.